Just wrapping up this evening. Was able to pull the PCV line off there, put a gasket in, put a couple of bolts in the back, removed, you can't see it, but this plastic stuff that was there, removed the fuel line, and that was it. I think tomorrow morning I'll get to the pulleys. I'm like kind of back and forth between bolting down the lid and getting the pulleys on, so tomorrow morning I should probably just work on getting the pulleys on. So that's probably what I'll do. But yeah, progress is coming along slowly but surely. Okay, wanted to make a quick video. Supercharger is bolted down, fuel rails on, and plates to delete these. I know this one is the evap. I forget which this one is, but plates are on. I've connected some of the wiring just to get an idea of what's what. But quick tips with the fuel rail. The one I read, the install was saying to put this side in first, the driver's side, and then put this side in, the passenger. I spent 30 minutes trying that and it didn't work. I tried this, and within the first try, you put in the passenger side first and the driver's side fits way easier. So found that out the hard way. I got the bolt tightened and torqued down. I didn't get blue thread locker on these two, but I got blue thread locker on all of the rest of them. And yeah, so far it's going well. I've got the injectors in place. Obviously I have my wiring harness good to go. Still need to drill out my coil packs and a few other miscellaneous things. I probably won't tighten down the supercharger itself till the very end. I think I'll put the lid on at the very end. So I have to remember the gasket. And yeah, just wanted to update. This video's mostly for myself, but I may end up sharing later, but just wanted to kind of update. I know it's not the most informative, but just trying to give pointers where on things that I find. So alrighty, got the belt. Well, I got the belt on, but today I did the tensioner, the bracket, which is pretty cool. Boost district. I like that little touch. And then their tensioners, obviously, bolted on. So you've got this head bolt back here. You're gonna have to take it out. There's a ground. You'll have to relocate the ground, which will be relocating probably just on the dipstick. If you see, there's a ground right there. See that? Yeah, it's touching the dipstick. Yeah, we'll relocate it there. So that had to go there, that bracket. There's a little nut here that goes through the second shortest bolt, because this bolt is just like this bolt, but this one's longer. So use this one. You don't have to undo this one. This is just free game. I could try to lengthen this some way. Actually, that may be possible, and try to just bolt it in there. I wouldn't mind that half bad. Anyways, then this bolt goes on there. This is from the bracket, and the tensioners, the 3 bolts are right there. So there's 3 bolts in the water pump, and you'll take those out. This was an Allen 7/32 wrench that I used. And then I'm still kind of working out the idlers because, because the tighter you make this, the less this spins. So I didn't know how tight I wanted to make them, but there's not a ton of slack in the belt, but it's not like crazy tight, I would say. We'll see if I get belt walk or, you know, belt slip. If I get belt slip, then, well, then we'll have to tighten that guy up. So, yeah, just wanted to detail the bracketing and how the belt looks. But it all fit on there well. Took me a minute to kind of figure it out. You know, maybe I'm just slower than most. But yeah, fuel rail is down. I just need to figure out bolts for the fuel rail. I don't have any bolts. May have to go just buy some bolts. But yeah, other than that, just wanted to update real quick. All right. Well, we bolted down the fuel rail today, put on the throttle body, found out all the connections. So this is for your throttle body, obviously. Oh, sorry. This is for your throttle body. Can't speak. Comes out of that guy right there. They have an extension for it. They also have an extension for your map wire, which goes in there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that one goes in. That one goes in there. Yes. No. This guy goes back there. Yeah, just like I was saying. So yeah, I was right. Not bad, y'all. And then this one, which is the MAF breakout harness, goes into this white guy right here. Okay. And then that obviously goes into your mass airflow. So got all those hooked up so I know where they're going. For this particular application, I looked at another gentleman who did the same kit and everything, and he said he was having belt slip, so he put his belt far side of the tensioner, middle of the pulley. And if you look down on it, it looks pretty straight on that way. You can tell this is a little further out than the tensioner, so I think that's why he did that. Originally I had this in the middle of the pull or the tensioner to match this, but it was a little off, so I think this might be better. We'll see. I have the evap delete, or the evap delete, but I want this vehicle to be emission compliant, so I'll be ordering that. But until then, I will delete the evap hardline. But yeah, bolted down the fuel rail. I honestly just went to like decently snug. I didn't go crazy. Just nice and snug, checked them all. And then for these bolts, for the actual lid, the sequence is inside to outside. So I'm starting on the middle and going boom, 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 and then up here, and then down here, and then back there. And then just so you're aware, those bolts back there are crazy hard to get to. So I've been using this, which helps a ton to just lift up on that and give you more access. But won't lie to you, it's not fun. This bolt's easier than that bolt for me. I'm just using good old 10mm wrench. But there's also two bolts that go in the middle right here. And if I'm being honest, I'm a little disheartened to try to get to them. And part of me thinks maybe I'll just be okay and not need them. They're seriously like right there. Maybe they wouldn't be that hard to get to. I don't know. Maybe I will try to get to them and get everything buttoned down officially. But needless to say, they're not fun to get to. But yeah, that's kind of everything that I've done so far today. Oh, I did reposition this ground right here. That guy, he was over here on the block. Repositioned him over here, just on my dipstick. So that worked out nicely. Trying to think of anything else. I'm debating on where I'm going to put this, and I'm trying to learn the wiring for that. So slowly but surely, going to get a new crank bolt, and yeah, it's coming along nicely.